Good morning, students. Today I shall be narrating the story Under the Banyan Tree, written by R.K. Narayan. This is in the course of BA Part 2. It's prescribed for BA Part 2, and it's in the second paper, Prose and Fiction. It's a short story, but the narrator has beautifully described the small village, and the name of the village is Soma. And there are nearly 300 people living in the village. But first of all, I would like to tell you something about R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan is an Indo-Anglian writer, and he's an English writer from India, so he is known as Indo-Anglian writer. He is famous for his work Malgudi Days. You must have seen the documentary, and he's famous for his short stories, documentaries, and his one of the famous novel, The Guide, which is also converted, into a Hindi movie, and it's one of the famous movies, and it's beautifully written, and it's also prescribed in your BA Part 3rd year schools. So, but today we shall be dealing with R.K. Narayan's Under the Banyan Tree. As the topic itself suggests, Banyan Tree. Banyan Tree is a huge tree. It is there in the village, Somal village, and there are only 300 people living there. And Nambi is a storyteller, He is a storyteller, because this is a small village which is cut off away. Even a small town is 10 kilometers away from Somal village. And generally all the villages in India, they boast of so much of green vegetation. There are domestic animals, green vegetation. There is there is no scarcity of food or supply of vegetables, fruits. But this particular village, you can call it it's not having any amenities, not it's not an agricultured proper area. So people are just, in a way, you can see they are passing away times, there are no amenities. So Nambi the storyteller, he is only one fellow who can give them, lot of solace away from loneliness. And he is sort of, enchanter who takes away, takes away those people from harsh reality of life. So everybody is very, very, engrossed when Nambi tells the story, because he generally tells about the stories about kings and queens and the old palaces, and in a month he can make one beautiful story, compose a beautiful story. And because there is no sort of entertainment in the village, so generally people, whenever he lights a lamp under the banyan tree, so people understand that today it's full moon and Nambi is going to tell them a beautiful story. So they are very happy. So generally whenever the lamp is lit, people come here and they collect around the under the banyan tree, and they are very happy to hear, and they are full of entertainment. Amusement is only one fellow Nambi. And in this particular story, we have the village people, we have one Mari who is a rigid follower of Nambi, and Nambi. And not more than these people. And third person narrator, the storytellers. So, Nambi is nearly around 60 to 70 years old. We have not been told his age, but then we can, surmise his age is somewhere around, because the writer keeps on saying whether he is 60, 70, 80 or more than 80. But you come to know why writer mentions this particular part, because it is mainly his growing senile dotard, because later on he is not being able to relate the story well. So what happens? Generally one story takes 10 days, near around 10 days to be completed. So the village people, because they don't have any other entertainment as today we have, even in the villages we have all the facilities, we have TV, we have we have radios, we have mobiles, we have so much of digital development even in the villages. But the olden villages. It is actually R.K. Narayan, as in English literature, Thomas Hardy is famous for Wessex. So in the same way, R.K. Narayan is famous for his, town Malgudi. Malgudi is a sort of another character. Malgudi is a fictional place which is generally mentioned like Wessex in the novels of Hardy. So Malgudi is a fictional place which is there in the works of R.K. Narayan. Even his famous documentary which used to come a decade back, Malgudi Days. So what I am trying to tell you is this particular story is not about Malgudi, but this is a story about Soman village. And Nambi is a man who lives at the end of the village where there is a temple, and inside sanctum there is a beautiful idol of Devi Ma. Generally he worships Devi Ma on Fridays, and villagers, they collect there, and he also gives them some of his advice. And whenever he is not there for his advice, so he says, I have to meditate to tell you the story, otherwise how can story composition. So there is a sort of the R.K. Narayan is trying to there is not only a theme of isolation, there is also a composer. What is a composer's storytellers, what are the problems which he confronts. So somehow we can even relate this to that also. So Nambi in his heydays, in his young days, so he could easily formulate the stories, and he could tell his fellow members the stories. But as he is growing settled, he is not being able to do the same thing. So what happens, one day when he lights a lamp under the banyan tree, so all people think that today it's a full moon and Nambi is going to tell us a beautiful story. So they come to him. So what happens, as soon as he says, oh, there was a king, and the king lived in his kingdom, and he takes out his name, and suddenly he is not being able to relate the story, narrate the story further. So he is shocked. He thinks that today Devi Ma is not blessing me, and I have not been able to tell my fellow men the story. So he somehow takes the break, and again the next day he lights the lamp and he meditates, and he requests Devi Ma that please, as I used to do earlier, I used to tell the story, formulate the story so well, and compose and relate the story. So Devi Ma bless me the same. So next day for 1 hour, he is easily able to tell about the palace, the setting, and the characters. So he is very happy. So then what happens? Because it happens thrice. Thrice when he is going to tell the story and he is going to take it further, again there is a failure. So now he understands that it is my age, so I am not being able to do this. So he accepts it, because previously he could not accept it. So one day he again lights the lamp and he goes to the village people, and he says, if people, because gradually people have, very few people have started coming, because they have started realizing that he breaks in between and cannot tell us the story in a proper way. So he says, if today all the people of the village are not coming, so then I am never going to tell a story. I have a beautiful story. So people think, oh, again he is blessed and his trauma and his all the problems are over. So today he'll tell us a beautiful story. So when he comes to the public, and public collects there, the village people, so he says, I'll just read out the few lines from the ending. So because he realizes and he accepts it. So what does he say? He says, I'll just quote his lines, it is the mother who gives the gifts, and if it is she who takes away the gifts, Nambi is a dota. He speaks when the mother has anything to say. He is struck down when she has nothing to say. But what is the use of jasmine when it has lost its scent? What is the lamp for when all the oil is gone? Goddess be thanked. These are my last words. This is remarkable, he says. These are my last words on this earth, and this is my greatest story. So the few ending lines are, beyond this he had hardly anything to demand of his fellow beings the rest of his life, because he did not tell story after that. So he lived for a few more years, was one great consummate silence, and then he was dead. So the story ends here. So R.K. Narayan beautifully has described the Somel village, Nambi as a storyteller, and there are a few questions which after you can you can ponder on these questions. So I'll just discuss few questions. These are yeah. These are, what do you understand by the word enchanter? Why does the author call Nambi an enchanter? So I have beautifully told you, described to you that how he was an enchanter, because he could enchant the complete village. He could take away from the harsh realities. And then one of the long answer questions are, Nambi the storyteller seems to have divine power. Why do the villagers like to listen to his story? And see, you can associate it, link it with the, Devi Ma, how he worships, and he says, today she has given me the power, so I can relate the story, so and all that. Then there are, you can draw the character sketch of Nambi. Generally, you get it in the exams. So today I'll end my lecture here. Thank you so much.